I've never read or watched any of it. Never played it before. I've heard of it, but never played it. All right, let's see what it gives me. All right, practice 1. Let's play. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Beckoned by the World Chalice, his battle with Mechtrocities never seems to end. Even when... Wait. Oh, that's just flavor text. I thought that was an ability. Let's summon a monster. Oh, I can either summon or set. I think I want to summon. You can only summon once per turn. Proceed to battle phase and try attacking. So then we go to battle. Okay, so then I just go like that. Draw a spell card. Activate a spell card. I'll set it there. Spell cards are primarily used during your turn. Just go face. Dang. Okay, and that's a victory. Target one face-up monster you control. It gains 400 attack until the end of this turn. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one face-up monster you control. That target gains 800 attack. That is a lot of that's so much text on one card. This is a paragraph. Okay, we'll summon the Blade Knight. Like, are we sure this is a monster? This is Blade Knight. He looks like a normal guy. There we go. Okay, that's lethal. Nice. And it's easy to get lethal when your opponent doesn't really play cards. Dispel. Okay. Confirm. I don't want him to... Do I want to select that? Put it out on the field? Wait. That didn't stop him? This is a learn by experience. What is happening? I have no idea what's going on. Destroying a spell does not negate its effect. It's easier to explain over voice. Would you want to hop in a voice call? All right, hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm doing fine, man. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Have you played Yu-Gi-Oh for a long while?
Kind of. I would year and a half, relatively casually.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you weren't like playing it as a kid or anything, I guess.
I mean, I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid, but I didn't really know what I was doing with them, nor did I have anyone to play with because I lived in the middle of nowhere.
Fair enough.
No kidding. Yeah, I got back into it near the tail end of the pandemic. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, why'd they give you an extra deck? Why'd they give you an extra deck without telling you anything about it?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I know special summoning is where you can pull like extra monsters from your deck.
Yeah. I would just avoid special summoning until your next turn.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I can't attack or anything. I think I can just attack, can I?
Yeah, you can just attack. Honestly, these are pretty low level match, which is fair. It's the tutorial. You're literally learning the basics.
Oh yeah. Well, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, like some of the really, really, really good decks are like insane, right?
Oh yeah. Even like this game, you can tell this game was inspired by an anime because everything you do, whether it is or not, feels broken.
So I got like Power of the Dragon, Synchro of Unity, and Link Generation. Do you know which of these is the best or would be a good one to pick? Or
I think I went with Synchro of I think there's an opportunity to get all three of them anyways.
Okay.
But you're probably not gonna stick with any of these decks.
Oh, okay. But this one has Blue Eyes White Dragon. Isn't that like the most powerful card in the game?
Lore-wise, lore-wise, yeah. Lore does not equate to gameplay all the time.
Okay.
I went with Synchro of Unity because Synchro of Unity has MST, which, while you don't see it a lot nowadays, it is still just a really good budget card because it's just a destroy spell or trap card.
Okay. You know what? If it actually gets played at least somewhat, I'll go Synchro Unity.
And the good news is they actually have these things called solo gates, which, so
what kind of archetypes are in, like, Yu-Gi-Oh? Because, okay, from other card games, like, you have your aggro, mid-range, control, combo.
Yeah.
Do all those exist?
So when I'm talking like archetype specifically in Yu-Gi-Oh, the way Yu-Gi-Oh works is they release a series of cards that all have usually it's a specific name in the title. So one of my favorite archetypes, my favorite deck is Endymion. And so every card in the title will have Endymion in its name. If they don't have Endymion in the name, it mentions it in the description right now. But basically, talking about like what you do, like different like types of decks, there's two main ones that circle around. There are combo decks where basically what you're doing is you're activating a ton of cards, like summoning a bunch of monsters to the field to go into like monster after monster. And then there's control decks. Those are more like you're sitting on a very specific board and you're trying to just kind of halt your opponent from doing something in your hands. Oh, Five-Headed Dragon. That card is noob bait.
It looked good. It had 5,000, so I'm assuming that big number mean good.
Oh, perfect. They start you with Monarchs. Monarchs are super easy to get the hang of.
Okay.
So yeah, Monarchs are super beginner friendly. They're kind of a fan favorite deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. They're a control deck, so they don't do as much as a combo deck would, but they're very simple. And this, yeah, I'll let the tutorial show you what's up.
You can special summon one monster with 800 attack and 1,000 defense from your deck in defense position, except Idea the Heavenly Squire. Also, you cannot say. Okay, yeah, I'll activate the effect. More monsters is good.
That is true. More monsters is good. So, kind of how this works is that what Monarchs do is they are level 5, level 6 monsters, the main Monarchs, and then there's the bigger Monarchs, which is what the one in your hand is. All of them have the exact same stat line, which is how they search each other. They activate an effect when you tribute summon them. Yeah, and so they have the Squires. Their job is to get on the field to be the cards to use as tribute. So Mobius, the Mega Monarch. The Mega Monarchs are the bigger boys. 2,400
attack, 1,000 defense. Oh, okay, I got a card that does that, so I want to activate that.
It does. You can choose which one to reveal, but
okay, I'm just trying to look through which one of these is the best. I'll just go you. You look good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, I will give you this. Always, more often than not, when you're searching a card, you want to pick a card that you can activate as soon as possible. It's very easy to get bricks, or we call them garnets. They're called garnets because there's a card called Gem Knight Garnet that people would play, but they never wanted it in their hand. They wanted it in their deck at all times because of a very specific card that could pull it from the deck.
Like, I noticed there's no mulligan in this game, is there?
There is no mulligan.
Yeah.
There are cards that mulligan, and believe it or not, those cards are not played because they're more often than bad, or they're only usable in very jank decks.
Really? Dang. Because in Hearthstone, like, mulligan, like, there's a card, it's called, like, Finley Ocean Explorer. It's like a 1-mana card. You play it, and it swaps your hand with cards from the bottom of your deck, and it is really good if you don't have an answer to something. But it's surprising that it's not good in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too.
Yeah, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, the way the game's kind of shaped out is you want every card in your hand to be playable the turn you're playing it, unless for whatever reason you want to keep the card in your hand. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very fast-paced, back and forth.
I don't know which one I want to discard.
I'll give you a little cheat sheet. You can see the rarity up in the, like, right above the card.
Okay. Oh, the one that's just rare. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to be like other Yu-Gi-Oh! Players and don't read, you can do that little cheat. Yep, you're special summoning the boy. There he is.
This is turn 1.
You're gonna have to tribute summon 2 monsters.
Erebus the Underworld Monarch. Oh my gosh. I will say, I still don't really know what my deck does. I feel like the Monarchs seem like kind of like a Marvel villain. Super powerful beings just wanting to destroy everything. Oh, I got a card pack? Yeah, let's go to the store.
Let me just straight up tell you. Every single one of these cards busted.
Okay, they're all
Not
broken.
Busted, but they're all super strong. The one I would recommend you start with is Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring.
Okay, that sounds pleasant.
That card for a lot of decks is just a straight up no to their effects.
Okay, let's go for this. All right.
Because buying cards.
Don't listen to me.
I'm not. Oh, holy!
What?
Okay, so you are a lucky dog. Holy crap!
Okay.
Those are.
Wait, what? Am I lucky?
Wow.
Let me just say, like, this is gonna make a lot of people, like, that would make so many people jealous.
Fulgo Justice Fur Hire. Okay, I got Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon.
Oh gosh, that thing, that's so bad.
Stardust
So, just-
Dragon.
That card was amazing back in the day. Nowadays, it's an anime card. And in order to activate an Xyz effect, you detach usually one or two. The card will tell you how you detach the material, but yeah, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got 2 ultra rares in this pack.
One of them's a gimmick.
What
One
number?
of them's a gimmick puppet.
Number 15 gimmick puppet giant grinder.
That wasn't even what I was talking about. That wasn't even what I was talking about when I said gimmick. That card came up back, and that was hilarious.
Thanks
this up
for
another
checking
time.
this out with me. Yeah, I appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah, of course.